Well, hello everyone. Brian is looking a bit of a mess at the moment because I'm just about to do some upgrade work. We're going to cover all these cupboards over and the cupboard drawers, but the main thing we're going to do is in the bathroom. When we got it, the lower heater pipe down here had come shy and the hot air had been blowing in and it warped the sink. You know, and they're not very strong anyway. And for ages we've been looking for another sink, and I eventually found one. I had to do some repairs because all the tap had come off it, and you know the original blue colour coding on everything. So what we're going to do is I've been and got a new sink. Ta-da! Which is going to go in. Look at that. Hopefully it's going to be a good fit. And I've got some Rustoleum gloss paint, and I'm going to do the doors in grey, and then where all the plastic is yellowed all around here, I'm going to mask it all up and I'm going to spray it in gloss white. Now all around here it's all going to be gloss white, and I've got some shower tray paint which is a high grip, and I'm going to do all the tray. It's not cracked or leaking, it's just looking tired. So we're going to get all that cleaned up and get all that painted. Don't know how long it's going to take, but it's going to have to look a lot better than what it does at the moment. I say all the cupboards we're going to cover. Not going to paint them, we're just going to cover them in like Fablon and see how it looks in the end. But hopefully it'll look good. I used Painter's Touch. It's Rustoleum. This is winter grey. It's high gloss paint for multi-surfaces. You can see that it's covered very well. It's covered the glass. I've done 2 or 3 coats on the outside, including all the edges, and I gave the back a coat as well just to help blend it in. But yeah, finish looks good, so I'm quite happy with those. Be glad when I get them back on. Well, I've just drilled the hole for the tap to go in, the mixed tap on the corner sink unit. Quite happy with that. I'm going to test fit it. I've had to build some brackets in the van because it is very slightly smaller than the original, I think, which was 375 and this is a 360, but could not get the correct size, but it's a very close match, and we'll go and see how that all goes together in a minute. Right, so in here all the doors are off. I've wiped all the surfaces down with white spirit, cleaned them up as best I can. Took as much of the old PVC out. As you can see, I had to put a little bracket in there, but that is going to fit in like that. It's going to look good. I'm going to get some PVC trim to go across here and down, just to stop that coming in. Maybe even just a little bit of L bracket one way or the other, and then seal it all in so we get no water ingress. But yeah, it just about fits, and the next job is to start spraying all this white and get it back up to fresh. Well, it's had a first couple of coats. There's a few little bits I need to go over, but the colour is a damn sight better. It's not yellow anymore.
It better be.
I think you can actually see the big difference when you look at the shower tray, which I'll be doing with some proper shower paint, which is a high texture paint, but that's a massive difference. We'll have a look. Well, done a test on one of the cupboard drawers and fitted a new push button catch to it. You can see that it's simply just folded around over the edges like that, just to secure it in place. Yeah, good to go. we'll see how many more of them I need to fit. These ones above the lounge have already been done. They're looking pretty good, nice and tidy. I wasn't certain about the mat, but it actually works pretty well. Well, got the drawers on, stripped all the paint back. Doesn't seem to be too much overspray. I've got to say, the white with the grey is looking pretty good. This one is just catching slightly. I don't know why all of a sudden. Maybe the paint layer's built up on it and it was only just going to be over, but there's no real way of adjusting those hinges. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's looking good. Just putting the cupboards in there, putting a push lock catch in. Just got to cut it out a little bit to make it fit. Yeah, the quick makeover is definitely getting there. There we go, like that. Look at that. First time that's had a proper lock on it since we've had it. And I'll get along and do the other doors shortly, but I just want to get that finished off. Well, that's been a long day, but we're all good. Everything's painted up, shower's back on, doors are back on. This one strangely is somehow catching. How the hinges can be slightly different, but I'm sure that given time that'll wear and we can wipe that down. But the sink's in. We were told originally when we bought the van 3.5 years ago that we'd never get a sink because they're built to fit. I've never seen one for a Rimor before. It was an odd size, it was about 380. It's the heater had come off at the bottom down here, and the heater come through, it had melted all the way through, that's why the plate's on there, and it had melted basically the sink, the heater, and it had warped it. I'd had it bodged with silicone seal for the last 3.5 years and it's worked, but I just thought it's time that we got a little bit better. So that's that done. Lights work. I'd say it's a little bit of a mess at the moment, but yeah, those cupboards are starting to look good. The overbed ones, yeah, all in. Brand new push button catches. Sorry about that, I just cut me on. Yeah, had to chisel it out just here just to make sure that the catches work directly, but yeah, good going. Never done any of this before. I'd sprayed bath panels before for the house with the paint, but we'll see how it works in here. It's looking a million times better, apart from I'm going to have to clean all the crap up and finish the doors, but we've ran out of Fablon sticky back. But for now, that'll do till tomorrow. Got the floor to do and a couple of these door units, and that's it. Makeover part 2 complete.